Okay, guys, we're going to use a model here to represent what happens during the process of cell division or binary fission in amoeba. And so what we have here is this pipe cleaner around the outside, and that represents the cell membrane. And we're going to show that we're going to act as if this amoeba has three chromosomes represented by these three playing cards. We have a number one chromosome, a number two chromosome, and a number three chromosome. Whether that's true or not about amoeba is not really important. We're going to use this as our model. So in this model, we've got one of each of these, and the amoeba is going around living its life normally. Now the amoeba is going to want to reproduce. So in order to do that, it's going to be creating two daughter cells, and it needs to split itself in half. But each daughter cell needs to have the entire set of genetic material, all the genes. So what it's going to need to do is make a copy of each of its chromosomes. Once it's completed that task, those chromosomes are going to separate apart and go into different halves of the cell. So you'll notice that the chromosomes have replicated and moved into separate parts of the cell. And now there are two full copies of the genome of this amoeba within the amoeba. Now, what's going to happen is the amoeba is going to start to separate into two. And you can see that the sides are starting to pinch together, and eventually those two edges are going to come completely together and separate. So now we have two amoeba, and they have the exact same chromosomes, they have the exact same genes, meaning they have the exact same genome, which means that they can make the exact same proteins. And so we call them genetically identical individuals. They are exactly the same. And they will move off and live their lives completely independent of one another, eating and doing all the other things that a living organism will do.